Welcome back to the sweet life. Shiba Inu launches a burn portal. They're coming out with Shibarium, and yet a lot of you are asking, why is the price still so low? What is going on? We're going to cover all of it in today's video. I'm actually going to walk you through exactly how to use the burn portal step by step and what it actually does for you as far as giving you passive income rewards as a result of burning some of your Shib. You ready to get started? Don't be dumb, tap the thumb. Right, here we are, not wasting any time looking at Etherscan. And specifically in Etherscan, what this particular view is burnt Shib. And this is from their burn portal that they just launched this week. 13.7 billion Shib has been burned since they launched the portal. All verifiable in Burn Wallet 1, which I'll get to in just a moment. But what's really cool about this is I'm going to include a link in the description. Go click that link and see how much it's updated from right now as of the recording of this video and when you go and check it out yourself. All you gotta do is go over here to max total supply and that'll let you know how much is stored in this particular example. It'll be kind of cool to see how this rises up over time. So in the past, like I said, you could go and burn your tokens just to reduce supply, to be a great partner and supporter out there. That's great. But really it was nothing was in it for you. I mean, you reduce some of the supply, that's cool. But remember, if you burn your money, you never get it back. So if you say, I'm gonna burn $1,000 and you send $1,000 to the burn wallet, you're never getting that money back. That's gone forever. Kind of sucks, doesn't it? So with this, it actually turns that burn percentage into passive income through rewards. So if I go here to learn more, it kind of goes through all these different things. You can check it out for yourself by going to burn.shibaswap.com. It'll take you right over here, but I'm actually going to show you how this works. We're not just going to read it to you. We're going to show you here on the screen. I'm going to do it with my Coinbase wallet, in fact. But ultimately what happens is you're going to burn Shib and be rewarded through what they call Ryoshi rewards. Ryoshi was the founder of Shib, and there is a token out there, and that's what you're going to get rewarded with from a passive income perspective. Okay? And I'll show you exactly how all that works in just a moment. If you come over here to burn.shibaswap.com and you see this, wrong network. Well, thank you to my Twitter community for helping me out. That means that you do not have your crypto wallet properly attached to whatever you're using to view this website. So here's what I would recommend if you're a beginner and you want to try this out. Again, this is not advice to buy, hold, sell, or burn any Shiba Inu. You gotta make your own decisions with your own financial journey. But if you wanted to figure it out, I recommend using Coinbase. To me, it's the easiest thing to use. And right now they're offering you $5 worth of free Bitcoin when you make your first transaction on Coinbase. I'll link that down below so you can take advantage of that special promo when you get started with Coinbase. And when you do that, what you wanna do, get yourself an account with Coinbase, fund it with either Shiba Inu, Ethereum, or both, and then get yourself the Coinbase wallet. You can download that on the App Store. The wallet will connect to your Coinbase account and allow you to then use Shiba Swap, Shiba Burn, and things like that. But let's talk really quick about this money, this passive income that you make. What is it and how does it work? Well, it actually starts right over here with this token. And you gotta make sure it's this one. There's a lot of imitators out there, Ryoshi's Vision. This is the token we're talking about. So when you go and you burn Shiba Inu, you then officially have burnt Shiba. As a result though, 0.49% of overall transactional volume of Ryoshi's Vision. So we're gonna zoom in right here to where it says volume. You see that 1.5 million in the last 24 hours. So what they're gonna do is take 0.49% of that and distribute it out. So let's do some quick math. So if we open up our calculator, we type in 1550760, that represents the transaction volume as of the recording of this video. We multiply that 0.0049, that equals $7,598. $7,598 is not what you're getting. You're gonna get that split up amongst all the holders of the burnt Shiba. And it depends on how much of the burn pot you own. So right over here, in fact, I'm gonna pull up my Coinbase wallet so you can see for yourself. Right now you can see I have about 20 bucks worth of Shib over in my wallet and 19 in Ethereum. And the reason I did this is for the example of this particular video. But down at the bottom of the app, you'll see 4 different boxes. Click on that. And then at the top, you just type in burn.shibaswap.com and it will pull this up and not give you the network error that we showed earlier. So you see, you actually have the ability to use it because you're using it within your Coinbase wallet. See right here it says you own 0% of the pool. That's because I have not burnt any Shib yet. But once I do, I'm gonna own a certain percentage of the overall pool. Now, let's say for an easy example, I own 1% of the pool because I burnt that much Shib. So I own 1%. That means if I pull up our calculator one last time, we take that 7,598 times 0.01 for 1%. That means it is 75.90, I'll round up, 99, 75.99 every single day, as long as two of the things are met. Thing one, the volume of Ryoshi's vision must remain at 1.5 million in order to make 75.99 a day, because that would calculate based on the 0.49% transaction volume to give you 7,598. And the second thing is I have to maintain at least 1% of the ownership of the burn pool within Shiba Inu. Now, those things are going to change a lot. You know, the volume of Ryoshi could drop dramatically to like nothing, you know, or it could be only like $200,000. So let's say, for example, it's only $200,000 times 0.0049, because we got to convert that into a decimal point because it's a percentage. That means now, with only 200,000, it's only $980. And then, since I only own 1% of the burn pot, that means I'm now only going to make $9.80 per day. And that's considering that I still have 1% of the pool. Make sense? So at any period of time, two things could happen. You could have transaction volume go down on Ryoshi's vision, or you could start losing your overall percentage of the burn pot because you're not burning any more Shiba Inu. So if I just burn a bunch and I own 1% of the pool, and then I just totally stop what I'm doing, what's going to happen is other people in the world are going to burn more Shib. And when they burn more Shib, guess what happens to me? I start losing overall value. It could go from 1% to 0.8 to 0.5 to 0.2% of the burn pool, which means I also am going to make less money. It's just something you need to keep in mind. And what's really interesting is it's good from the standpoint that it does encourage people to go out and burn their Shib and continue to burn their Shib. But when whales come about, and whales want to take advantage of really having a lot of money coming in, they could completely crush this whole system. We're going to have to see if that actually works out or not. Now, the problem here I see is the fact that this is cool, this is cute, but the problem is it's really encouraging people to burn their own money, to be a proud member of the Shib army. All right, that's fine, but I want to continue to see more burn mechanisms in the ecosystem and utility of Shiba Inu. Start really rocking with the metaverse. Start rocking with more things that will automatically burn Shiba Inu as a result. Let's keep focused on that. This is a cool little thing, but it does require users to burn their own money. It's a half step, right? We want a full step forward. Let's burn some Shib, and then I'm going to get into why the price is just kind of hanging out, and we will update our overall burn sheet as I do every week on Twitter. Every Monday, I'm updating how much burnt supply there is. So let's see here. Well, here we are on Shiba Burn. I'm going to, and again, you just download the Coinbase wallet and you can do this for yourself. I'm going to burn all of the money that I have in here. So that's 844,000 total Shib will be burned. Now, two things are going to happen. I'm going to have, right up here it says you burnt 0 Shib. That will obviously change. I will then own some percentage of the pool. And then down here at the bottom, it says I could get about $2.36 per week. Why? Because I'm not burning a whole lot of Shib. The more you burn, the more you're going to earn. But you got to remember, $2.36, how many weeks is that going to take to get my money back? Drop a comment down below with the math if you got it. But if you think, okay, so Wolfable Ryoshi, this is going to be how you're paid. And then what you can do is you can transfer that Ryoshi into your wallet, convert it into another crypto if you want, and do with it what you will. Let's get down to the point here. Let's hit approve. Now, another issue is we don't yet have Shibarium. Shibarium is Shib's own blockchain that's going to reduce this right here. Network fees are high right now thanks to the time of day and the freaking Ethereum. Gas fees are always very expensive. So I'm just gonna have to deal with it for the purpose of this video. It's gonna be a lot of money and I'll just have to deal with that. Of course, the weird thing about it all is you're spending a lot of money just to burn a small amount of Shib. So for example, we got $20 burned. Let's hit burn now. Network fees are high. So I'm spending anywhere from $33 to $44 to burn $20 worth of Shib. This doesn't really make any sense, and certainly something we need, not only with the upgraded Ethereum coming, but also with Shibarium. But anyway, let me hit confirm, and we're gonna see exactly what happens here. And there we are. So I burnt 844,416 Shib, just like we talked about. I paid a ridiculous amount of money to do that, thanks to the Ethereum network fees. But you can see, look at that, you own 0.01% of the pool. So if you go back to the math that we just looked at, What would that be? 0.01% of the pool. It's going to be interesting, but I will keep you guys updated over on my Twitter on what happens here. How much Ryoshi will I get as a result of owning 0.01% of the pool? So if I come back here, you can see I have burnt Shib. Look at that, burnt Shib. Exactly. Okay, so it goes right to the dead wallet. Right there it is. So right there, we're going to click on that, and we're going to look at the transactions. And sure enough, right there it is, 844,000 Shib burned 2 minutes ago from Burn Shib. All right, now let's track what's going on before we get to the price of Shib. Let's track what's going on. Right here, I have it already filled out, April 25th. I have not filled out any of these numbers, but on April 18th, we had 589,687 current supply of Shib. Let's see where we are right now. Now remember, circulating supply is different than current supply. Circulating supply subtracts out staking and some of the India COVID relief and all that kind of stuff. I'm only worried about what can be maximum supply of Shib at any moment. And that's why this number says 589. But let's update it. First, we go to Burn Wallet number 1. Now, Burn Wallet number 1 right here on Etherscan actually comprises of the Burn Shib from the portal. So I'm going to copy this right here, and we're going to dump it right there. What a significant amount as a result of some of these efforts of the Burn portal and more. What was 1,015 million is now 13,881 million as a result of that portal. You got to give the portal credit, because otherwise I don't think it would have been here, because I don't think these other two, Dead Wallet 2 and then the Shiboshis, don't ever tend to get a lot of burn transactions. So this is going to be the big one, and that's pretty darn good to see. Now let's hop over to Dead Wallet number 2. We're going to simply copy this total amount right here on the balance and drop it into Burn Wallet number 2. That added a little bit more, so that looks good. And then let's look at the Shiboshi's wallet. 14,087,459,000 Shib have been burned from April 18th to April 25th. That is absolutely remarkable. And certainly a big, congratulations to everybody that's using the Burn portal and making that happen. Now, of course, will this die over in time? Will the hype kind of wear down? Possibly, potentially. But with the benefit of earning some passive income rewards, hopefully that will stay up. We'll have to see. Now, with all of this in mind, we got a lot of things going on. Why isn't the price going anywhere? Well, there's a lot of things that are causing the world to look like crap right now. In fact, the entire cryptocurrency market is on a crazy roller coaster ride, and that is going to impact Shiba Inu. I get a little bit worried about some of the noobs that come into the comments and say, well, this isn't going up. And meanwhile, the entire cryptocurrency market is down by 2%. So what I would recommend you do, go over to something like CoinGecko.com, go over to something like CoinMarketCap.com and look at what the overall crypto market is doing. And we could try to avoid it as much as we want, but really the crypto market does have impact based on what's going on around the world. So that Ukrainian-Russia thing that's going on, that does have a lot of impact on the overall market. We also have a lot of inflation worries in the United States, also impacting the price of Shiba Inu and the overall global cryptocurrency market. So there's a lot of downward pressure on everything, and that of course makes Shib be a little bit tired. So it's going to happen. In fact, what's really interesting about this, if you look at the overall holders of Shib, by coming over to CoinMarketCap, because unfortunately CoinGecko does not have it yet, you click on holders, and then we come over here to the 3-month. Look at this. It drops off the face of the earth. That means all these people sold out of their Shib, and this finally updated, basically going from what was about 1.199 to now only 1.166. A lot of people have sold out their Shib. Why? Because right around this time, March 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, that is when the inflation report came out, and a lot of concerns over the Fed raising rates, a lot of uncertainty in the market. We saw it with the S&P 500, we saw it with Bitcoin, we saw it with a lot of things that dropped around the middle of March. Shib obviously had no escape from that either. In fact, that's why this looked the way it did, but you can see there was a little bit of a rebound ever since April 13th, where we are starting to see this grow back up. So that's going to be important. Two things we need to keep an eye on. Beyond all the development that's going on in Shib and all the burning and all that kind of stuff, we need to look at how many people are continuing to buy and hold Shib, and then also what's the volume. Volume right there at the top at $915 million. Now that was in the billions, and especially the high billions when we were transacting back in October. So, the volume, even though it is up significantly from where it was in the last 24 hours, it's still not as high as it could be. And of course, that will impact the overall price. This was at about 2,300 when I woke up this morning. It is up a little bit, but again, it's gonna have that waffling effect. I think what we have right now is a resistance right around 2,200 is the overall resistance level. So we wanna keep that at or above 2,200 to feel really good about the overall Shiba Inu stability. And I think it's been holding on very good for the last couple months in that 2,200 territory. What we would love to see is for it to break through the 2,800 and remain above 3,000. If we can get that above and get that resistant level up to 2,800 to 3,000 consistently, then we can look forward to the next big thing. But until that time, I think we're kind of falling asleep and we're a little bit stagnant as a result of the pressures around the world. We're in the start of, I think, a recession when it comes down to the stock market and yes, even the crypto market. Remember what happened in 2018? What a boring show it was for both stocks and crypto. Guess where we're at? We're in the boring show again. I mean, it's almost like it's 2018 all over again. It's just like boring. And, a lot of people that are smart are really doing the right thing right now with getting their financial foundation set up and set for success. But those people that only chase the hype are gonna sit here and wait for this to skyrocket and then buy it on its next all-time high, only to enjoy the ride down every single time. It just blows my mind that people do that because that's just the best way to lose a lot of money. So what are your thoughts on Shib and the burn portal? Drop me a comment down below. Check out this video next and we'll see you on the next video.